Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tournament of Voices, presented by RetroRoulette.
Take your shirt off.
I want you to know that I'm working on it right now. It's a shame we don't have a webcam to prove that to you. But anyway,
Anthony, no.
So we just ask that when we call contestants up, that everyone remain muted. The way this is going to work is these are the rules. So it's a tournament-style game. There are going to be 4 characters throughout the game and 1 final character for the final round. With each character, I'm going to call up contestants to perform dialogue for that character. And the winners of the first 4 rounds will be going to the finals, and the winner of the final round will be declared the winner of Tournament of Voices. All right. So the way you're going to determine the winner is it's actually going to be the audience that determines the winner. We will be using this emote. If you take a look in the panel 3 text, we'll be using this emote to vote. After each round, Justin will type the names of the contestants, and I will attach that emote to their names. Whoever has the most of that emote at the end of the voting period per round will move on to the final. Okay. So, let's get started here. Without any further ado, let's get to round 1. All right.
Is the Twitch on?
The Twitch is on, yes.
Yep.
Okay, so let's move into round 1. Justin, if you would like to introduce your character, please. Justin? Justin, did we lose you?
I'm sorry. I was accidentally muted. Okay, so we're going to start this off with a knight who swore his allegiance to Queen Lean in the Kingdom of Guardia. After witnessing the death of his friend Cyrus by the hand of the evil fiend lord Magus, he vowed to get his revenge. You better watch out, Magus, because Frog is coming for you. These lines come from after Frog and his friends restore power to the Masamune, a sword strong enough to oppose Magus. When Chrono, Frog, and the rest of the party make it to the entrance of the Fiend Lord's Keep, they come across a giant impenetrable cliff. Frog recites an incantation and uses the Masamune to cut open a path for our heroes.
All right. If you would be so kind as to post the dialogue for Frog in panel 3, and then call up the contestants for this round, we'll get this started.
All right. Text can be posted in just a second. Here you go. So we want to see Frog is going to be played by Nedge. Ruby. Despite everything, it's still Mew. H. Professor Pika. And Mr. Popinski. So we're going to start off with Nedge.
All right, Nedge, you may
Nedge in the chat. I actually don't see Nedge in the chat.
Yes. Nedge, if you're present, please unmute your mic and begin. We'll give Nedge another moment.
Yep.
All right, looks like Nedge is not here. So let's move on to Despite Everything, It's Still Mew.
Am I being picked out because I've done this before?
Maybe.
Way to out yourself.
Glad to have you back, though.
This is cruel and unusual punishment, as I've not decided a voice yet. But here we go, I suppose. Hello, everybody. My name is Mew. 2 of you who are not the presenters actually know me.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Crono, the Masamune, if you please. My name is Glenn. Long have I carried Cyrus's hopes and dreams, and now I bear the Masamune as well. Henceforth, I claim thee as my own. I shall slay the fiend Lord Magus and restore our honor.
Very good.
Awesome.
All right. Justin, call up the next contestant, please.
All right, let's see from Ruby.
Hi, I'm Ruby.
Hi, Ruby.
Okay. I did pick out a nice little sound for him. All right, here I go.
Chrono, the Masamune, if you please. My name is Glenn. Long have I carried Cyrus's hopes and dreams, and now I bear the Masamune as well. Henceforth, I claim them as my own. I shall slay Fiend Lord Magus and restore our honor.
That was adorable. Thank you.
Very nice. Very nice.
All right. Let's bring up the next contestant, please.
The next contestant is H.
I do not see an H in the chat. So why don't we bring up the next contestant after that?
All right. Now, let's hear from Professor Pika.
Hello.
Hey.
I'm not sure what a frog will sound like, so this might be really cringe.
Don't worry about it.
Hello, the Masamune, if you please. My name is Glenn. Long have I carried Cyrus' hopes and dreams, and now I bear Masamune as well, Ruby. Henceforth, I claim them as my own. I shall slay the Fiend Lord Magus and restore our honor, Ruby.
I love it.
Great.
That's great. That's really great. Thank you. Okay. Do we have any other contestants for round one, or was that it?
No, we've got one more.
All right.
Mr. Popinski.
Hello, am I unmuted?
Yep, you're unmuted.
Sure.
You're good to go.
Alright, let's try this. Chrono, the Masamune, if you please. My name is Glenn. Long have I carried Cyrus's hope and dreams, and now I bear the Masamune as well. Henceforth, I claim them as my own. I shall slay the Fiend Lord Magus and restore our honor.
Yes, I love it. Great.
All right, nice.
Awesome.
Good job.
Okay,
All right. So with those four having gone, let's why don't we go ahead and type their names out and let the voting commence.
Yep. Just give me 1 second. We will get those votes in.
Also, I'm just going to put this out there while we're doing this. If you didn't move forward past the first round, don't go anywhere. We didn't get as many signups as we were hoping for, so we will be recycling contestants through the rounds.
I think both Ruby and Pika did an excellent job, but I did Google the character Frog, and he is 40 years old, so...
All right.
Good comedic value.
Did not know that.
All right, the four names are in. I'm going to give it until 2:12. Begin voting now. All right, no votes are going in. So, just so everyone is aware, the audience is the one who chooses the winner. So what we need to happen is, if you go to panel room 3 text chat, you can start voting for who you thought did the best there.
I went second. My name should be the second one on the list, right?
Let's see. We'll do that for future rounds. But, yeah, we will do that for future rounds. We apologize about that. So, the contestants are not in the order that they went. But they will be for future rounds.
And we had a comment saying the music drowns out some of the lower contestants, so maybe we should lower the music a little
Okay, will do.
Okay.
All right. I just lowered it on the Twitch, and hopefully that'll take care of it.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
So, it is now 2:12, and the person with the most votes is Despite Everything, It's Still Mew. So, Despite Everything, It's Still Mew, you will be moving on to the finals. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
Congrats, Mew.
And just Mew is fine, so you don't have to say my mouthful of a reference.
All right, sounds good. All right, let's move on to the next round. Round 2. Oh, this is me. Hang on a second. Let me pull this up. There we go. All right. Up next, we have the Vice Captain to Lord Galatian, who eventually became the 6th Admiral of the Valuan Armada. A cold and brutal villain, he is the secondary antagonist and the final boss of Skies of Arcadia. He is Ramirez. This line comes just before the final battle as Ramirez comes to grips with the fact that the man he served loyally and viewed as a father has been defeated by the protagonists.
I'm about to post the lines from Ramirez right now. So first up, let's hear from Ruby.
Okay. What's the gender?
He is male.
Okay. I'm still trying to look for a voice. Okay.
Why did you do it? Why did you kill him? Lord Galatian was the only man fit to rule this pathetic world. He was the only man capable of saving these fools from this wretched existence. And you murdered him. You shall pay. Not just you. The whole world shall pay. You've sealed the fate of this world, killing the only man who could have saved it. Now you will die!
Well done.
Very
Well
nice.
done. You carried those emotions great. Awesome.
Oh.
All right, Justin. Justin, just make sure that you're keeping track of who goes and when, so that way we get the names in the right order this time. All right, and go ahead and call up the next contestant when you're ready.
All right, let's hear from Professor Pika.
I'm hoping this isn't going to be high pitched because I sound like a squeaky toy half the time.
Go for it.
Why did you do it? Why did you kill him? Lord Galatian was the only man fit to rule this pathetic world. He was the only man capable of saving those fools from their wretched existence. And you murdered him. You shall pay. Not just you. This whole world shall pay. You sealed the fate of this world by killing the only man who could save it. And now you will die.
Well done. He's got that menacing in there. I love it.
Thank you.
Good job. All right, and finally, let's hear from Mr. Popinski.
Alrighty. Why did you do it? Why did you kill him? Lord Galatian was the only man fit to rule this pathetic world. He was the only man capable of saving these fools from their wretched existence. And you murdered him. You shall pay. Not just you, the whole world shall pay. You have sealed the fate of this world, killing the only man who could have saved it, and now you will die.
Awesome.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Very well done. Yes. All right. So let's go ahead and type those names in and let's let the voting commence.
I'm actually really sad I didn't get to do this one because he sounds so edgy and dramatic.
Let's see if people actually vote this time. And it's not just Sam and Anthony and like the people who played.
Yeah, just as a reminder, anyone who's listening can vote in the panel 3 text for who they thought did the best. All right. And let the voting commence. I'm going to give it till 2:19. I'm also going to go ahead and put this out there since if we don't really do anything, we're only going to have 2 contestants for the next round. So I will say that if you do want to play, just PM me and I will get you into the game for the next round and the round after. So if you like how this is going and you'd like to play, just let me know and I will get you into the rotation. Just about another minute here. Ooh. It's looking like it might be a draw.
Yeah, it's neck and neck now.
Come on, let's get some more votes in there.
I should probably mention that in the event of a draw, the judges declare a winner. And the judges are myself, Justin, and Sam. All right, it's 2:19, and we do have a tie between Professor Pika and Mr. Popinski. And we also have somebody named ZZ saying he would like to join. Justin, add him to the next round, please.
All right.
Awesome.
All right,
yeah.
so...
Perfect.
What do you think? My vote is going to go towards Mr. Popinski, personally.
My vote is also towards him.
Okay, well,
right,
that's
so
two. That's two out of three.
So
The winner of this round is Mr. Popinski.
Good job, Mr.
Good job,
Popinski.
man. Good job.
All right, so I think that brings us to round 3.
Fight.
All right, Sam, this is you.
All right, so we got a man who wants complete solitude, but has needy tendencies. This character is driven by the reason of Musubi. He survived the conception, and through his personal experiences, he wishes to reshape the world in his vision. Introducing the individualist, cocky, and skittish character from Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, ISAMU Nita.
All right, Isamu will be played by Double Z. You can start us off. And I'm going to post your lines in just a second.
All right, Double Z, you can go ahead and start reading whenever you're ready.
You came all this way here just to get killed? Man, you're stupid. If you'd waited until the world of Musubi was finished, then you would have at least had the chance to be born again. No one's gonna mess with my plans. Not even an old friend. Sorry, but it's time to say goodbye. Forever.
I really enjoyed the nihilistic approach to that.
Yes. That was awesome.
That was really well done. All right, Justin, go ahead and bring up our next contestant.
Our next contestant is going to be Ruby.
Okay. Another male voice. I'll try my best.
came all the way here just to get killed? Man, you're stupid. If you'd waited until the world of Subi was finished, then you would have at least had the chance to be born again. No one's gonna mess with my plans. Not even an old friend. Sorry, but it's time to say goodbye. Forever.
Ooh, I liked that one.
You can feel the madness underneath.
Yeah, the evil laugh was excellent. I loved it.
Thank you.
Okay,
Very good.
go ahead, Justin. Bring up the next contestant.
All right, the next contestant, next and final contestant for this round would be Professor Pika.
Okay. You came all the way here just to get killed? Man, you're stupid. If you'd waited until the end, the world of Mutsubi was finished, then you would have at least got the chance to be born again. No one's gonna mess with my plans. Not even an old friend. Sorry, but it's time to say goodbye. Forever.
Ooh, there was a nice touch of madness in that one. I really enjoyed that performance as well.
Chilling. Absolutely. Like it.
All right, so that was it for this round, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, so let's get those names in there. And we will move on to the finals after voting is complete. And also, while we're doing this, again, if there's anyone in the chat who would like to play and be in the next round, speak now or forever hold thine peace.
There's a certain Radio Tanuki that expressed interest.
Okay, well, then, if that's the case, tell him to get in here. All right.
He is in there.
Oh, he is in here. Excellent.
Yep. Oh, this was hard. Who do I pick? Everyone was good.
All right. So I'm going to give this one more minute. So when we hit round out at 2:26, I'll call the winner for any of the last second votes. Though it is looking like it is skewing heavily in Ruby's favor.
It was that laugh.
It must have been that laugh.
The laugh did seal that deal.
That laugh was very much a deal sealer. And we just got another vote for Ruby. All right. I'm going to go ahead and call it here, actually. So, the winner of this round, very decidedly, was Ruby.
Thank you.
Congrats, Ruby. Great job to everyone. That was a good round.
That was an excellent round.
Yeah.
It was like exactly what I envisioned when I picked this character.
All right, perfect. So, let's go ahead and move on to round 4. Okay. So for round 4, Justin, this introduction's all on you.
Okay. Up next, we have the new Imperial Combat Review's Rising Star. She's a strong-willed young woman with a great sense of justice. She has dedicated her life to protecting her friends and the capital, just as the old Flower Division's Sakura Shinguji did before her. She is none other than Sakura AMAMIYA. This scene comes after Sakura and the Flower Division face a very difficult fight against demons that are attacking Ginza. Another combat review, known as the Shanghai Kagekidan, are also out fighting these demons as well. Sakura and her team are struggling, and the Shanghai Combat Review come in to assist and try to convince Sakura that she should flee. But Sakura will never give up from a fight, especially to protect those she loves and her dreams.
All right. So let's get that dialogue in there and let's get some people up.
Also, the song's amazing.
Yeah, everyone enjoy this masterpiece of a song. I love it.
It's very energetic. It really is.
Yes.
Yeah, if you want a game that's going to make you feel good, play Sakura Wars.
We've got
Any of them.
we've got a friendship speech here, guys. All right. So let's go ahead and bring up the first.
Our first contestant will be Professor Pika.
Step on up.
Finally a girl. My dream? My dream is to stand against the evil as part of the Imperial Combat Revenue, just like Sakura Shinguchi did. Since that day, ever since that day, Sakura saved my life. I've held on to that dream. It's the only thing that brought me this far. It kept me focused on the road ahead. Without that dream, I wouldn't be here today. So I'm not going anywhere.
Hell yeah!
Nice.
Excellent.
Yes! Great work!
Nailed that vibe.
Nailed it! Alright. So let's bring up the next contestant.
Our next contestant will be the newcomer, Radio Tanuki.
Okay. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you. All right.
Yep.
Go for
Okay,
it.
good. Okay. My dream is to stand My dream is to stand against evil as part of the Imperial Combat Review, just like Sakura Shinguchi did. Since that day, ever since the day Sakura saved my life, I've held on to that dream. It's the only thing that brought me this far. It kept me focused on the road ahead. Without that dream, I wouldn't be here today. So I'm not going anywhere.
Nice.
Awesome.
Well done.
All right, and finally, let's hear from Double Z. Take it away.
My dream. My dream is to stand against evil as part of the Imperial Combat Review, just like Sakura Shinguchi did. Since that day, ever since the day Sakura saved my life, I've held on to that dream. It's the only thing that brought me this far. It kept me focused on the road ahead. Without that dream, I wouldn't be here today, so I'm not going anywhere.
All right.
Very nice.
Lovely.
Very nice. Very nice. All right. Let's get those contestants in there, and we're going to find out who is going to the final round, which is next, by the way.
All right, everyone's in.
Ooh, it's close. I'm going to give it until 2:30. I'm going to go say 2:32 to determine the winner. Just in case there are any last-second votes.
Don't mind me. I'll just be vibing out to this song.
No, I'm honestly doing the same. Part of the reason why I'm giving it until 2:32 is just so we can continue to listen to this slapper! But it is close. Professor Pika is currently in the lead by 1 vote, with ZZ following right behind. Normally I'd be like talking during these voting segments or something like that, but this song slaps too much.
Yeah.
It is a good one.
Yeah. Doesn't really pull through that wreck.
We're going to be rounding this out actually very soon. The minute is almost up. And there haven't really been any new votes. There it is, 232. The winner is Professor Pika.
Good job.
Yeah, good job to everyone. That was great. Pika. Yeah, Popinski's right about that.
All right, that's awesome. All right, this is awesome. So we have a full final round with 4 contestants. This is how the finals are going to work. The winners from the 4 previous rounds are going to be coming up and going to be performing a character that I go out of my way to try and make as gender ambiguous as possible. And it doesn't get much more gender ambiguous than a character whose face you cannot see. Alrighty. So, for this final round character, finally, we have the Sinister General, one of the 4 riders of Dayan, and the rival of the radiant hero Ike. A figure completely shrouded in mystery and a cold, unyielding warrior. They are none other than the Black Knight. This scene comes from Ike and the Black Knight's reunion in Radiant Dawn, where Ike is surprised to see that the Black Knight lives after their final encounter in Path of Radiance. The Black Knight here explains why they have returned to challenge Ike once again.
All right. I am about to post Black Knight's line right now. So our first contestant for this round will be Mr. Popinski.
All right, here we go. You have your father. When you told me that he crippled himself, I realized that I had never fought him at all, merely his shadow. I saw immediately you were not your father's equal, but that one day you might be. So I did the only thing I could do to keep you alive. I let you win. You were not yet capable of seeing it, but I had to let you live so that you could continue to train and perhaps one day be worthy of Gawain's legacy.
Chilling.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Cool. All right. Next up, we're going to have Professor Pika.
I'm gonna pretend that I don't know this guy's a guy, and not you pretend he's a girl.
Shush! I'm just happy somebody knows who this character is, honestly.
Oh yeah, it's a good old Z. I don't want to say his whole name, but yeah, good old FE. Okay. You have your father to thank for that. When you told me that he had crippled himself, I realized I've never fought him at all, merely his shadow. I saw immediately that you were not your father's equal, but that one day you might be. So I did the only thing I could to keep alive. I let you in. You were not yet capable of seeing it. I had let you live so that you could continue to train and perhaps one day be worthy of Gawain's legacy.
Awesome.
Very nice.
Great. Next up is Ruby.
Hello. Okay. So it'll be interesting to make him sound
Metallic?
feminine. Metallic, feminine, very strong. All right, let's see.
Go for it. I've got full confidence in you.
You have your father to thank for that. When you told me that he had crippled himself, I realized that I had never fought him at all, merely his shadow. I saw immediately that you are not your father's equal, but that one day you might be. So I did the only thing I could keep you alive. I let you win. You are not capable of seeing it, but I had let you live so that you can continue to train and perhaps one day be worthy of Gawain's legacy.
Yes. Excellent.
I dig it.
That was amazing. Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. And then I think last but not least is Mew, yeah?
Same one. Oh, baby. Finally an edgy man.
Go for it.
You have your father to thank for that. When you told me that he had crippled himself, I realized that I had never fought him at all, merely his shadow. I saw immediately that you were not your father's equal, but that one day you might be. So I did the only thing I could to keep you alive. I let you win. You were not yet capable of seeing it, but I had to let you live so that you could continue to train and perhaps one day be worthy of Gawain's legacy.
Ooh, that I got some slight chills from that one. Yeah, that was great.
Round, yeah.
This has been
Everybody
an
did a
excellent.
really good job.
Yeah, I'm all right. Full disclosure: the Black Knight is the first character that's been recycled from a previous tournament of voices, and the first time I used this character, I didn't really get the results that I was looking for. They all did great, but like I didn't feel like the contestants captured what I wanted them to capture from this character, and all four of you completely blew my expectations here. I'm really happy with all four of your performances, so I'm very excited to see who the winner is. Also, stick around.
All right, cast your votes.
Just make sure you stick around after the finals are over, because we may have some unfinished business. All right, so I'm gonna give it until 2:40. Start casting those votes.
Wait, did I go second?
Justin, who went second?
I'm pretty sure I went second.
I think I went second because I went after Mr. Popper.
Mimi was last.
Professor Pika was second.
Professor Pika
Okay,
was
okay.
second. I wrote it down.
All right, thank you so much. Sorry.
Perfect. No,
No
thank you.
problem.
Keeping us honest.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
I throw the silhouette. I'm like, back into Fire Emblem Heroes, eh?
Okay, this is hard. What do I choose? Everyone was good.
Nervous.
Everyone was really good.
Look, I got to do an edgy man, so I'm happy.
All the edge, all the edge.
We're glad.
I was like,
Apparently, according to Anthony, this character was gender ambiguous.
Yeah, I tried, but
Clearly.
I tried.
Listen, this is how this is.
That's what happens. That's what happens when you see. I have been of the firm belief that Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn were like obscure games up until now. Yeah, because the first time I showed this character off at a tournament of voices, one guy in the audience went, "Oh, Fire Emblem," and I was like, "Yes." No one else had any idea, so I was like, "Oh, no one will know." No, if I say that this character could be a boy or a girl, people will buy that, sure. And then everyone here is just like, "Yeah, it's a guy," and I'm like,
Zelgus, or however you say it. Like
Zelgius, yeah.
Friggin' with Heroes being so popular nowadays, I'm surprised more people don't know them.
Yeah, I did.
Shame that people don't know the original games as much, though.
Real talk, though, I'm very upset that, like, that Heroes spoiled, like, his identity like they did.
Oh yeah, they just slapped
They just,
him
like,
without his helmet.
Exactly. But Sam here has actually not played the games, so I'm trying to keep that.
I'm so
No,
sorry.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. By the time he gets to that part, he will have forgotten all about this. I know him very well.
To be fair,
That will be 80.
we basically spoiled Nocturne in this, anyways.
Yeah,
True.
Kind of the
thing,
hazard of the game, you know.
When I was choosing Isamu, I'm like, the only great dialogue I could think of off the top of my head is towards the end of the game, and it's very clearly a spoiler.
End of games always have the best dialogue.
Right?
Or at least most
Yeah.
memorable.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and call the game. The winner of Tournament of Voices CPAC 2021 is Ruby.
Yay!
Oh my god, thank you
Good
so much.
job.
Fantastic work, really.
That's awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I thought it was really cool. I really appreciate this Black Knight choice because it reminded me so much of Iron Man's wife, Pepper Potts, and how she wears like a very masculine armor. So it was really a really challenging yet really fun, creative way to figure it out, you know? So I really
Thank you.
appreciate this. Thank you.
No, I appreciate
Thank
the
you.
feedback. Feedback is
Yeah.
everything to me because I'm always looking to really, I just want to make people happy. I want to give people the opportunity to do stuff like this and just let everyone have fun. And it sounds to me like I've achieved that goal here. So I'm really, really happy to have done this. I'm happy that that you guys are satisfied with the character choices. And I'm also really happy for you, Ruby, that you won the game. That's awesome.
Yeah, great job.
So that said, the winner is JK. There's a bonus round.
Oh my god. I love a bonus round.
What is this?
Sam, please.
Oh my god.
Okay, so Mr. Popinski in there with the perfect emote reactions. That said, no, let me clarify because I feel like I may have muddled that up a little. Ruby, you are still the winner of the game. And
Yes.
and nothing can take that from you. I'm not going to Steve Harvey this. So that said, though, the 3 remaining finalists, you are going to have an opportunity to win the bonus round. There is no prize for the bonus round, unfortunately, but you still get a second shot to go home a winner. Although technically you're all winners for having played. All right, so let's bring up the bonus round. I always try to go with something a little lighthearted and kind of humorous for the bonus round. So I brought in this guy. So for our bonus round, we're going to be talking about a direct descendant of the legendary hero Nagi, who defeated the 8-headed serpent Orochi and saved Kamiki Village. Unfortunately, many question the validity of this and see the man as nothing more than an old drunk. Today's will be the day that Susano will rise to prove himself worthy of Nagi's bloodline. Or will he? In this scene, Amaterasu and Isun are visiting Kamiki Village now that demons are roaming free and discover that a curse has been put on the village, and people are turning into statues and a giant boulder is blocking their way out of the village. Susano has been tasked with moving that boulder since he is the descendant of a legendary hero. However, it seems like getting him to do so will be easier said than done. Let's get that dialogue in there and let's get those 3 contestants ready.
Okay, so first we're going to hear from Miyu.
Why'd you say it like that?
He's just being silly.
Okay. I know I told that merchant I could help, but a boulder of that size? I don't care if I'm a legendary bloodline. It's just too big. Oh no. I can't believe I've run out of sake at a time like this. This won't do one bit. That's it for today. I'll just have to train tomorrow.
Great work!
Yeah, that was good.
Up next, let's hear from Professor Pika.
Another man. Hell yeah. Okay. I know I told that merchant I'd help, but a boulder of that size. I don't care if I'm of a legendary bloodline. That's too big. Oh no. I can't believe I've run out of sake at a time like this. This won't do one bit. That's it for today. I'll just have to train tomorrow.
I like the laziness that you embedded into the dialogue. It was great. He's way too old and tired for this crap.
Yeah.
I ain't doing this. I don't care who I was born from. I ain't doing this.
Thank you.
Good stuff, yeah.
That was funny. I enjoyed that performance. All right. And who's the last person we got, Justin?
Finally, we have Mr. Popinski.
Okay. I know I told that merchant I could help, but a boulder of that size? I don't care if I'm of a legendary bloodline. It's just too big. Oh no. I can't believe I've run out of sake at a time like this. This won't do one bit. That's it for today. I'll just have to train tomorrow.
Woo! I love that so much.
That was amazing. That was a great performance. All right, let's get that voting out. I'm gonna, since this is unfortunately the absolute last thing I've got here, but I will call the voting at 2:50. We'll give this the last, and then we'll have like 10 minutes until 3 o'clock at that point. I know that there's going to be another panel taking over the Twitch at that point, and I would encourage you all to check them out. I think that's a Dungeons and Dragons panel. As somebody who plays D&D myself, that is a lot of fun. It's just as awesome to spectate as it is to play, so definitely check those guys out. Yeah, for the 10 minutes that we've got until 3, I guess if you... What do we do? Do we shamelessly advertise ourselves, or do we just kill it?
You know what I would say about that.
Yep, absolutely. All right, so we've got about 2 minutes left here, but if I don't see any votes come in around the 2:49 mark, I'll just go ahead and call it. Got a lot of people in here. I'm really happy to see that everybody came out.
Yeah, very nice turnout.
Yeah, thank you all for coming, really. It means a lot.
Tanuki said he channeled the George Costanza for that one.
Susano from Brooklyn?
That accent is glorious.
It really was.
Hey,
I'm trying
to move a boulder here. Oi, bada bing, bada boom, my boulder. See, I can do male characters, but only the edgy ones.
The edgelords.
I just sound like a squeaky toy.
Hey,
I'm
bouldering it. Woo!
I guess now you guys know for anime cons, because you guys usually do video game cons, right?
Yeah, that is the thing. We have only done this before at video game cons and one Transformers con. And the Transformers con was the first online convention we did, so we've only done this online once before. Worked out well there, it's worked out well here. So, but yeah, we definitely know for next time that there's a bit more variety in the player base when it comes to anime cons.
Yeah. Well, it's also never our intent to skew in favor. Like some cons we might have more female, sometimes we have more male. We don't like intend on that. So
the characters are characters are predetermined like well before the show. We have no idea how the signups are going to go or anything like that. And historically speaking, the vast majority of our player base has been male. So that's kind of why we only had one like hard female character. But we know now we now know that there's definitely more female interest in the game. So that's going to definitely help diversify.
I am very tempted to read The Black Knight, and as high-pitched of a voice I go.
That would be hysterical, and we have 9 minutes, so I'll allow it. All right, so it's 2:51, and the winner, very decidedly, was George Costanza, aka Mr. Rapinski.
Oh man, great job!
Great job.
That was fun.
All right, so I want to hear the Black Knight's dialogue in like the highest pitch, girliest voice you can imagine. Go ahead, do it.
No.
Yeah, let's do that.
You offered, and I'm taking you up on that offer.
I only have
I'm sorry. I to pause for a second. Castle Point Anime Con redeemed in the Twitch chat.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then we have to go richer. Our channel our channel RetroRoulette has like this low key, high key obsession with the character Morshu from the CDI.
I was gonna say
games.
low key,
high key, high key.
Not low key at all.
All right, so let me go back to let me go ahead and do the full thing here for you.
Let's do the whole.
All right, here you go. Here you go. I've got the song playing. Let's hear that high-pitched squeaky voice. I want to hear this. This is going to be good.
I don't know if I can make this through without laughing, but here we go. You have your father to thank for that. When you told me he had crippled himself, I realized that I had never fought him at all. Me merely his shadow. I saw immediately that you were not your father's equal, but that one day you might be. So I did the one thing I could to keep you alive. I let you win. Oh God, this is terrible. You were not yet capable of seeing it, but I had let you live, so that you could enjoy so that you can continue to train and perhaps one day be worthy of Ghislaine's legacy.
The voice was forcing you to try and say nice things.
That was
so like Tsundere.
That was actually really funny.
Tsundere Black Knight.
Okay, so we have some new Twitch redemption, so I have to do these real quick. It's Sam. It's Sam. This whole room is like, what is going on right now? It's a channel point incentive on our Twitch. It's Sam. Stop. They keep redeeming it.
All right, everybody. I think.
All right. Well, I'm grading if you can't see it, but I am doing it.
I think that is. We have Sanex saying that's the canon voice for the Black Knight now.
Yes, I was gonna say that.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I was quite tempted, and sort of hoping that at some point I could find a way to cheat a little bit, but I don't think anyone's voice lended to that well.
Well, I mean, technically there's no cheating. It's just do your voice or do the character how you feel.
Oh, no. There is cheating, thanks to technology.
We could have had a little fun together, you and I.
That would have been so cool.
But alas, it is just my voice.
The only time I've ever done like a voice modifier whenever I'm messing around with voice acting is what I'll do is I'll take my hand, cover my mouth, and go, "Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You immediately adapted to the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light of day till I was already a man. By then it was nothing to me but blinding."
What? I couldn't hear you. What? I fell down a well.
Hey, Bane. All right, but
before this unravels into
total discord. Let's kill this before
fart noise incoming.
All right, let's wrap this up. So, thank you everyone for coming. Participants, thank you all for playing. You did an amazing job.
Yeah,
and I cannot stress how happy you have made me. And I hope that you all had fun and as much fun as I did. Please be sure to check us out on YouTube. We are RetroRoulette, and on our Twitter and Facebook pages as well. We are going to be hosting this panel again at an upcoming online convention called KogaraCon, so please be sure to check that out if you'd like to play. And that is more or less it. So we'll turn this over to the D&D table, guys.